Hey there, brother. Welcome, welcome to the House of Insanity. The Mets. Here we are. All right, let's get to the action. Action PC. Look at this. And we're going to maximize it. And we are playing, I guess, game 27. The Mets are 14-12 against the Atlanta Braves, 16-11. We are at Shea Stadium in beautiful downtown Flushing, Queens. And at Citi Field, where Atlanta will take on New York. Sean Newcomb starts for Atlanta. He's made 5 starts on the year, and he's 0-3. 0-3 with an ERA of 6.12. His second start against New York. And he'll be opposed by the Cy Young Award winner, Jacob deGrom. Nice, brother. Nice. When are you going? Because I may be there at the same time and we can hook up and have a beer over there. So let me know. Because I will be there as well. Not exactly sure when. I'm looking more toward June, July. And deGrom has made 6 starts on the year, and he's 5-0 with an ERA of 1.13. His second start against Atlanta, he's 1-0 and a 4.26 ERA against Atlanta. So Atlanta has gotten to deGrom. And I believe he was, it was a rainout. In his last start against Atlanta, there was an on and off rainout, and he was pulled just because he was tired from taking breaks in between the rainout. So it's 68 degrees, wind speed is 16 miles an hour here in New York, and it's blowing left to right, and we're right about to start. Action PC game. Lets you replay these seasons online in just a few seconds. Now this is going to be a pretty quick version of the game, so let's get started. And I'll go over the lineups for Atlanta. It's Albies leading it off at second base, Acuna in left field, batting second, Freeman at first base. Batting third, Markakis, right fielder. Batting cleanup, Tyler Flowers, not a standout defensively, but can hit. And he's a catcher. Swanson at shortstop, batting sixth. Batting seventh is Flaherty, the third baseman. Batting eighth is Newcomb, the pitcher. And batting ninth is Ender Enciarte, the center fielder. And on the mound is Jacob deGrom, and here's the pitch. All right, and that's lifted to high center field and deep by the warning track. Great play by Lagares, who's known for his defense. One away. That's a strikeout. So down on strikes goes Acuna. Freddie Freeman, standout first baseman for the Braves. Left-handed batter, and he swings through that fastball, and that's strike 3, and that retires the side. Now for the Mets. Hey, brother. Hey, how you doing? You visiting me again? Huh? Visiting me again? You just burst in here. My dog visited me. Okay. Asdrubal Cabrera, who got traded to the Phillies towards the end of the season and now plays with the Rangers, I believe. Texas Rangers. So here's the pitch to Cabrera from Sean Newcomb. That's lined up the middle and through for a base hit into center fielder. Enciarte gets it in to Swanson. That's one away. I'm sorry, one on and nobody out in the first inning. Hey, bud. How you doing, bud? All right. Okay. All right. Oh, okay, get down. I know you're happy to see me. Oh. All right, get down. Get down. Go. All right, let's continue the game. It's a pitch to Flores, batting second, and he hits it to a great play in the hole to second, back to first, double play for Atlanta. Great play by Dansby Swanson at short, and the Braves turn 2. And I didn't go over the lineups for the Mets, but it's Cabrera leading it off, Flores batting second, Cespedes in left field batting third, Frazier cleanup spot. Fifth is Bruce in right field, Lagares in center field batting sixth, batting seventh is Rosario the shortstop, eighth is Lobaton the catcher, and ninth is Jacob deGrom. Here's a pitch to Cespedes. And that is a strikeout, and ball gets away from the catcher, and he throws over to first, and that retires the side. Nick Markakis, left-handed batter, against Jacob deGrom in the top of the second, no score. And that's line into left and left center and in quickly. Cespedes gets it in quickly, and that's Markakis on with a single at first. Next is the right-handed hitting Tyler Flowers, the catcher. And here's the pitch, and that's strike three. So Flowers goes after the curveball and strikes out, one out. Dansby Swanson now the batter. And he goes after the high heat. Back-to-back strikeouts for deGrom. So deGrom is kicking it up a notch. And it's Flaherty, left-handed batter, and that's strike three. So he's after allowing the leadoff single, deGrom strikes out the side. Newcomb lefty, so this is This is a lefty versus lefty battle here. Frazier, and that's ball four. Frazier manages a walk off Newcomb, and Jay Bruce steps in the box. Here's the pitch from Newcomb, and swung on and pulled to high pop up to right field, but deep, and that's gone. Way deeper than I thought. And that's right above the Modell sign in right field at Citi Field, excuse me. I'm doing a replay on the 79 dice payoff pitch. And Juan Lagares, it's 2-0 Mets on the home run by Jay Bruce. That's his fifth home run on the season, 349-foot shot. Juan Lagares. And he's swings and drives it to left center field, and that's going to be a base hit. Rosario steps into the box, and Newcomb throws over to first. The pitch to Rosario is grounded to first base. First baseman's over to second, back to first, and not in time to get Rosario. Rosario fleet of foot, hustled down that line and prevented the double play. So Rosario's on at first. Stolen base for him percentage is a 69%, so we're going to run with him. See if Lobos don't get a hit and drive him in. And the throw down a second, he's safe under the tag, so Rosario steals a base. And now it's Jose Lobaton. Here's the pitch to Lobaton. And that's ball four. So Lobaton manages a walk. And that brings up Jacob deGrom, who is a hitter, so he's going to be swinging away. Here's the pitch to deGrom, and that's bounced to second base, over to short for one, back to first, double play. And the Braves manage, oh no, he's safe at first base. So deGrom beat it. I thought that was a sure double play. So first and third, 2 out. Bottom of the second, 2-0 Mets. And it says Drupal Cabrera. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and bounced to the first baseman, who's going to take it himself. Freeman steps on the bag, and that retires the side. So the Mets leave 2, but score 2, and they lead it 2-0 after 2 innings of play. And it's a pitcher, Newcomb. Here's the pitch from deGrom. And he swings and misses right through the high heat, and 1 out. That's 4 strikeouts in a row for deGrom. And that's fouled off. And Ciarte, 9th place batter. They have the pitcher batting 8th. It's a second leadoff batter, basically. He bounces one to second. And that's his Drupal over to first, 2 away. Pitch to Albies, leading it off. And that's bounced, oh no, through the hole into right center field for a hit. So Albies is on with a single, and we're going to try to pick him off because he's a danger to go. That's 1 pickoff throw over there. And here's the pitch, and there goes Albies, and the throw, no throw down. I don't know what happened there, but I guess Lobaton couldn't get a grip on the ball, but Albies steals second. And now there's a runner in scoring position here with Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's the pitch, and that's strike 3. Acuna down on strikes, curveball got him. So leading it off for the Mets is going to be Wilmer Flores, who's now a Arizona Diamondback after 10 years in the Mets organization. And here's the pitch to Wilmer, and that's bounced to the third baseman. Great play, across the diamond, throws out Wilmer for 1 out. Great play by Flaherty at third. Stepping into the box is Cespedes. Swung on, and strike 3. 2 outs. Todd Frazier. Pitch to Frazier, that's hit up the middle and through for a base hit single. Actually, I'm not exactly sure what that was. That was Flowers under it. Oh, that was a pop-up. I'm sorry. I was looking at I thought it was hit up the middle. I'm still learning this screen. So it makes a great grab. So Flowers makes a great grab on a pop-up that retires the side. 3 complete, New York 2, Atlanta 0. All right, it's Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman was in the running for the MVP in 2018. Had a great season, batting .300 the whole year. And Freeman singles to right. Bruce gets it in. So Freeman's on at first with a leadoff knock. And Markakis now, left-handed batter. I said it was Battle of the Southpaws. deGrom's a righty. I don't know how. I didn't get that. I believe he bats lefty. That's what the thing was. I was looking at the box score and or the lineup box score, and it showed him as a lefty, and I just called him a lefty. But he bats lefty and he throws righty. All right, Markakis. Here's the pitch to Markakis, and that's ball 4. And it looks like somehow I missed. And I don't know how to go back. Got to learn that. But they threw out Freeman at first base somehow. I don't know if he was caught stealing or something. I missed that. There's no replay here in this league. And that's strike 3. So 2 outs. So Flowers down on strikes, and it's Swanson. He's 0 for 1. Here's a pitch to Swanson. That's bounced to second. Asdrubal over to Rosario at third, and that retires the side. Bruce is leading it off here for the Mets in the bottom half of the 4th inning. There's a pitch, and that's ball 4. So Bruce manages a walk, and next it brings up Lagares. All right. Okay, all right. He wants to play. My dog wants to play. Okay. Here's a pitch. All right, good boy. That's it. Good boy. All right, Rosario. There's 1 out, and that's strike 3 on the previous batter, Lagares. All right, here's the pitch to Rosario. All right, hold on. I gotta get my dog out of the room. Okay, so Rosario up, and easy hop to Freeman at first, and Freeman goes to second for 1, over to first, not in time. Rosario beat the relay. So it's Lobaton with Rosario on at first, and Rosario, I believe, stole a base earlier in the game. I don't know if he's going to run again now. And now it's going to be, it's still 69%, but I don't know that he's running again, so we're going to let Lobaton swing away, and that's ball 4. Lobaton manages a walk. So here in the bottom of the 4th, it's 2-0 Mets, and the Mets have runners on first, Lobaton, runners on second, Rosario, and it's Jacob deGrom. Here's the pitch to deGrom. And that's strike 3, so that retires the side. deGrom down on strikes. We've played 4, New York 2, and Atlanta 0. It's going to be Flaherty stepping into the box against deGrom. Here's the pitch, and that's strike 3. Flaherty went after the curve. Newcomb, and that's bounced right back to deGrom. deGrom over to first, and that's 2 away. Ender Enciarte, left-handed center fielder, Here's the pitch to Enciarte. He bounces back up the middle, but Cabrera with a nice play throws to first, and they get him out number 3. So Cabrera showing his range, one of my favorite players. He does take a shot. They do take shots at him for limited range, but I overlook those things. Cabrera leads off. He's 1 for 2. Here's a pitch to Cabrera. He hits one right at the shortstop, lines it right at the shortstop. Great play by Swanson to snag it. 1 away. Flores now. He pulls one down the line to the third baseman, across the diamond, and they throw out Flores for 2 down. And it's Cespedes who's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Cespedes, and that's ball 4. Cespedes works the count and gets on base with a walk. Frazier, 2 outs. And Frazier swinging and swings right through it for strike 3. That retires the side. deGrom is on the hill after 5 complete. New York 2 and Atlanta nothing. Albies 1 for 2. Here's the pitch to Albies, and he hits one to left, and that's for a hit right through the infield. So Albies is on at first, and he's a threat to steal, so we're going to try to pick him off a couple of times. Through there a couple of times, and now we're going to pitch out, see if he's going, and he is. And the pitch out, we throw down and we get him. Great call by the manager. As you can see, the level of my skills is beyond comprehension. I have a crystal ball that can visualize these things. So there's 1 out now, and Ronald Acuna Jr., he's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch, and that's swung on and lined to left field, left center field, and Cespedes throws it in quickly. So Acuna's on at first, and Acuna is a potential threat to steal at 76%. So we're going to try to pick him off a couple of times, and then we're going to pitch out, see what happens. There he goes in the pitch out. And we throw down, and we get him. This computer manager is a little predictable. 2 pitch outs, and then a throw down, and we get him. So both runners reached base on singles. The first and second batters in the lineup reach base on singles, but then they try to steal in there, and we pitch out both times, and we throw them out. So 2 outs. And it's Freddie Freeman. Here's the pitch to Freeman. And Freeman goes after the high heat and strikes out. That retires the side. So after 5.5, it's New York 2, Atlanta nothing. Here's Jay Bruce. He steps on the box, bats left-handed. Bruce was traded to the Seattle Mariners. One of the players traded to the Seattle Mariners in exchange for Cano and Edwin Diaz, the top relief pitcher in baseball. Had 57 saves last season with a team that, was not a standout. So Bruce down swinging, 1 away. Here's Lagares. Lagares bounces one up the middle, and that's Swanson. Great play. Throws on the run and gets Lagares hustling down the line. Great play by Dansby Swanson on the move, throwing on the move. Showing great range. And 2 outs, and it's Ahmed Rosario. Here's the pitch to Rosario, and Rosario swings through it, strike 3. So after 6 complete, New York 2, Atlanta nothing, and we go to Markakis. deGrom is looking strong on the mound. He's got 93 pitches so far, and it's a strike 3. So Markakis down looking, and he strikes out. He also strikes out Flowers, and it's Dansby Swanson now with 2 out. Pitch to Swanson, that's lifted to high to left field. Oh my goodness. And it looked like the left fielder for the Mets, Cespedes, reached into the stands and pulled that back in and made it for the out. So great play by Cespedes in left field. Lobaton. Here's the pitch. He bounces it right back up to the pitcher, Moylan. And Moylan flips to first, 1 away. Jacob deGrom. And he bounces it to second and flips to first. And that's going to be Albies to Freeman for out number 2. And it's Cabrera. Cabrera's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch to Cabrera, and that's bounced through the hole into right field. And Cabrera's on with his second hit. He's on at first, and it's Wilmer Flores. Winkler's now pitching, and hits a deep drive to left field down the line, and a nice catch in left field by Acuna Jr., Ronald Acuna Jr., and that retires the side. So after we've played 7, it's New York 2 and Atlanta still 2. deGrom is on the mound. deGrom is up to 105 pitches now, so we're going to keep a close eye on deGrom. May have to make a mound visit. Here's the batter Flaherty. We're going to get a pinch hitter, Camargo. Joan Camargo, pinch hits. He's batting .300 with 3 home runs and 3 RBIs on the season. Here's the pitch to Camargo. He bounces it to right, and that's through for a base hit. So Camargo leads off with a single. And we're going to see if... Let's go visit our boy out there on the mound, see how he's doing. Oh, maybe tired. We're going to watch him very closely. One more hit or walk, and then we're going to pull him. Preston Tucker's going to pinch hit for the Braves. Here's the pitch. But first, Lobaton is going to go out to talk to deGrom. Yes. And going back to the track, he's waiting and makes the catch. Camargo holds up at first, so a deep fly ball by Preston Tucker. And that's out number 1. Here is Ender Enciarte. Here's the pitch. And that's bounced back up to deGrom. deGrom over to first. And moving to second is Camargo. 2 outs now. And it's Albies, who's 2 for 3. And you know what? We're going to pull... It's time to pull deGrom, and we're going to bring... Albies he's a switch hitter. Click to view player. So let's look at what he does, what his splits are. Versus lefties, he bats .335. And that's in the replay, 190. In real life versus righties, he bats... Okay, so we want to bring a righty to face him. The Mets will bring in a righty. It's going to be Robert Gsellman.
Pitching for New York, number 65, Robert Gsellman.
They don't pronounce his name right. His name is Gsellman, but so be it. Albies with 2 outs. Albies is a tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch to Albies. And that's swung on and missed for strike 3. So Gsellman comes in and strikes out Albies. Great job. And now it's going to be Carl on the mound for the Braves facing Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted deep right field. Back to the track goes Acuna, and he makes the catch out there. 1 away. Next is Todd Frazier. And that's lifted to right field. Back to the track, and again a nice catch by Acuna. 2 deep fly balls by Mets. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's a pitch bouncer up the middle. Swansby across the diamond, and that retires the side. 8 are in the books. New York 2 and Atlanta nothing. Gsellman's looking strong, and we're in the top half of the 9th. We're going to bring in our closer, Familia.
Pitching for New York, number 32, Familia.
And he's going to be facing Acuna, Freeman, and Markakis, the heart of the order. So he has his work cut out for him. Here we are in the top half of the 9th inning. The Mets are up 2-0 over their arch nemesis, Atlanta Braves. The Braves are in first place by half a game over the Mets. That's swung on and lifted to down the line. That's going to go foul. Pull down the line, foul. Acuna bats righty. Here's a pitch to Acuna again, and that's strike 3. Acuna down swinging. Great pitch by Familia. And now it's Freddie Freeman who's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch to Freeman, and that swung on and bounced to second. That's his dribble over to first. Retires. That's out number 2. And now it's Markakis with 2 outs here in the top half of the 9th inning. The Mets are up 2-0. So the Mets are 1 out away from victory. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and bounced through the hole and into right for a single. So Marquez is on with a single, and it's Tyler Flowers. I'm going to click on Flowers to see his. I'm trying to see how I can. Oh, wait, I see. I go up here and I click on his name. Tyler Flowers, I'm trying to see how many home runs he hit on the season. Versus righties. Versus righties, he hit 3 home runs. Versus lefties, he hit 5 home runs. So he had a total of 8 home runs on the season. See what happens here. Hopefully it doesn't connect. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on. It's lifted to short right center field, and that's going to drop in there for a base hit. So runners on first and third now with 2 outs. Tyler Flowers singles to right center field, and that sends Marquez to third. So it's a 2-0 ball game here in the top of the ninth with 2 outs. But the Braves have a 2-out rally going. Dansby Swanson and Familia the pitch. And that's strike 3, end of the ball game. Mets win it. Tense moments there at the end. You got it, man. I was shaking in my seat here. And the final score, let's look at the box. So this is a pretty good system. I don't know if you have it or not, but it's a pretty fun system. It gives you the whole box score here. Let's look and see. Cabrera had 2 hits. He raised his average to 245. Bruce went 1 for 3. He, I believe, had the 2-run shot. A 2-run shot. And that was all the Mets needed. They beat the Braves 2-0. Line score for Atlanta was 8, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. The Mets 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. Who else? 2 walks for Lobaton. And deGrom. deGrom was the show once again, right? Jacob deGrom went 7 2/3 innings, pitched a 6-hitter, gave up no runs, no home runs, 1 walk, 12 strikeouts. Pitch count was 118, strikes 86, balls 32. He has a 0.95 ERA, and he improves his record to 6-0. So this game's a lot of fun, and they actually sell every single season. I was thinking I wanted to get 79, so I can replay 79 as well as I'm playing it on dice. I can be playing it on computer as well, and get down. I know the players now, so I can manage them a little bit better. And the nice thing about this, it actually gives you the actual lineups, the actual lineup, so I could pull up a game that I'm going to play on dice, and I can see the actual lineup that was there. But I can also see the roster. That's another thing this does. It gives you the actual roster. So that's a huge advantage. That's something that I don't get to see when I play cards and dice. Let me see if I could pull that up. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Didn't mean to do that. There it is. All right. Let me go to play. So I'm going to play the next set of games, show you how this works. I'm going to play the next set of games instantly, and I think I am April. Oh, no, I'm not in April now. I'm in May. I already got to May, and I think I may be May 2nd now, May 3rd. Okay, May 3rd. So I'm going to click on all these. Oh, I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to play that one. So I play the whole league, and I'll show you the standings. I'll show you the whole thing so you know how this works. So I'm going to play all these instantly. Watch how this happens. So we're playing May 3rd. I'm playing every game except the Met game, which I'm going to play. So here it populates. It plays the game for you. Gives you the record. It gives you the pitcher. It gives you all that. It tells you who a standout player was in the game, and so forth. So these are all played. Now I'm going to play the Mets against Atlanta. Okay, all the games have been played. There. So I'm going to play that, but I'm going to play that regular, not instant, regular. And I'm going to click play, and it's going to take me to another screen. And down here, I'm going to pick human, the human me. So far as far as I know, I'm human. So I'm going to play this. Now watch what it does, right? So it says load lineup for May 3rd. This is the actual lineup. So I load the lineup, and it's going to give me the actual roster for that day. So the pitchers, right? And it's going to tell me Box score, I don't know what that means. Oh, it gives me all the box scores as well. But anyway, all right, so let's go now to the game, and let me show you.
For New York, number 14.
And I'm going to show you the roster for New York.
Leading off for Atlanta.
It gives you a little information at the start of the game. It tells you what's going on, who's who. Vargas is pitching. I think this is Vargas' first start with the Mets. So that's exciting. Now let's look at the Mets roster. Why can't I do that? Oh, I see. Okay. The Mets bench. Oh, that's Atlanta's bench. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong. Anyway. But the bullpen. Who's in the bullpen for Atlanta? These guys are in the bullpen on this day on the roster. So then I know exactly who I can play and who I can't. And there's not like a guy that was sent down or injured. And even though there could be one of these guys could be injured. And he's just on the roster because it's not a serious injury. But I don't know that part. But at least I know, hey, who's in the minors, who's on the injured reserve. And because they're not here, obviously, so that's a big advantage to somebody like me. I like to play the exact lineups as much as possible, kind of relive historically the deal. So anyway, that's it. That's this game. It's pretty cool, and I believe it's affordable, reasonably priced, and it gives you every single season. You can get seasons anywhere from right now. They have decades they're selling for about $5 a season, so you can get all the '70s or all the '80s. And I've heard there's monthly sales. So you can pick up that one season. That's what the word is around town. So check it out. It's easy to buy. They sent it to you. They just sent me the download. The minute I bought it, I downloaded it onto my computer. It doesn't take up a lot of space because it's just a bunch of stats. And that's it. And you start playing right away. And you can replay whatever season. And that's all she wrote for today. So deGrom beats the Braves 2-0 this game. I guess I'll play it, but I'm going to play it offline. And I'll see you, brother. Let me know when you're going to New York. I don't know if you told me. You want to tell me again? So I get an idea. And you can also message me. And I always read my messages. Message me. Tell me when you're going to go to Citi Field. And we may align it and have a beer over there. That would be fun. Early August. Okay. All right. That could work for me. That could definitely work for me. So they have a homestand in early August, I imagine. When is early August? Is that like the 1st to the 5th or something like that? All right, sounds good. So I will see you very soon. Take care, man. Have a great day. Ah, 5 to the 9th. Okay. Yeah. So they're at homestand 5 to the 9th. Cool. Well, I've been there the last few years. I think last year was the first year I wasn't there on August 1st because I believe I had to start work on the 29th of July. But I believe this year, I don't know that that's going to happen again. I have to see what the deal is with that. But I was definitely there June, and I was there June 15th, and I came back July 15th. I was there a month, and I saw a bunch of games. I probably saw 10, 12 games. Ah, cool. 2016. I was there in 2016. Every year, I go every year since 2014. I've been going every single year, or 2015. The year the Mets went to the World Series. I was there, and I went to a bunch of games. I sat in right field. Now I don't sit in right field anymore. I sit in 411, 410. It's right above, right behind the home plate. It's in section 411, 410, and seats are very well priced, and you get a very good view of the game. Oh, 6 to 5 ballparks. Wow, love it, man. I love that. I've been to a couple ballparks. I've been to Texas Rangers and Houston, Minute Maid Park, and what else? Been to Pittsburgh, Three Rivers Stadium, and I've been to Shea Stadium, and I've been to Yankee Stadium, and the old Yankee Stadium, and the new Yankee Stadium, and I've been to Citi Field. What else? 13 ballparks now, all from the UK. Very cool. What else? Oh, no. Oh, I've been to Tampa Ray Field, whatever that is, over in across the from Orlando in Tampa. Actually, I don't think it's in Tampa. It's in another. It's in an area right next to Tampa, but only a few minutes from Tampa. Um, but I've been there. I watched the game between the Tigers and the Rays in 2008. I believe it was '08. In June of '08, I got some tickets and I went out there. It's enclosed, so anyway, been to all those stadiums. Would like to go to more. I'm planning on Colorado in September. The Mets are visiting Colorado, and I love Colorado, man. So I'm gonna go out to Colorado to watch the Mets in September. Take a couple of days from work. You only live once, right, brother? You only live once. So I got to do what you enjoy doing and what relaxes you. So I'm gonna sign off right now. Take care. This is Action PC, the deGrom. I'm not doing a deGrom replay. I'm doing a Mets replay, but I'm streaming mostly deGrom games. So I'm streaming mostly deGrom games, and I am doing a Mets 2018 replay using Action PC. So, and rolling dice, I'm doing the 1979 Mets, which is a losing battle, fighting a losing battle for sure. But every so often they have a great victory, and it's very exciting. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna sign off, say goodbye, and take care. Have a great day. Let's go Mets.